Hi, I'm Mr. Paul Pavlou and a consultant orthopaedic surgeon at University Hospitals Dorset. It's really exciting for all our staff to now see the enabling works have already started to create the new theatre block at Poole. This brief animation shows how we plan to develop the theatre department at the Poole Hospital site. This is part of the major £250 million transformation of our services at University Hospitals Dorset. These changes have been planned over the last 4 years with regular input from local clinicians and staff, contributing to design a modern theatre department. This conforms to new national standards, fit for the future needs of our local population in East Dorset and beyond. The existing buildings on the demolition footprint have already been demolished, and the site is now set up, ready for the construction of the 6-storey building. We start from Longfleet Road, moving along Parish Road, adjacent to St Mary's Church. The new 6-storey theatre block will be built onto the side of the hospital in the area previously occupied by Alma Lodge and adjacent to the pathology labs. This 6-storey building will support the 4 standard theatres on level 1 and a fully equipped 4-bedded barn-style theatre on level 2. As we enter the building on level 1, you can see a long corridor leading to each of the entrances to the 4 standard theatres. We enter a theatre through one of the anaesthetic rooms. Each theatre has its own anaesthetic room. The patient will be brought to the anaesthetic room adjoining the theatre where their operation will take place. An anaesthetic room presents the most satisfactory environment for a patient's calm and dignified preparation for surgery and the efficient and safe introduction of anaesthesia. We then enter one of the 4 standard theatres. Each standard theatre is 49 square metres, which is much larger than the existing theatres in Poole. These standard theatres will be used by gynecology and urology after the reconfiguration of the services in 2026. We then move up the corridor towards one of the prep rooms. Each theatre has its own prep room, and this is where the instrument packs and other sterile supplies for the day's operating list are delivered from the sterile goods area of the bulk store. The preparation room provides storage and suitable work surfaces for the laying up of instrument trolleys. We then enter another of the standard theatres. The scrub room is within a recessed area of each theatre and is where the staff scrub, gown and circulate concurrently without risk of contamination from each other or the surroundings. As we move round the theatre, you can see the various items of equipment such as microscopes, computer equipment and lighting required in a modern theatre environment. Next, we enter the dirty utility room, which is where clinical waste and laundry are disposed of safely. The dirty utility is shared by 2 theatres. We then leave the theatre and move back out into the corridor. There are very large windows at the end of the corridor to let in natural light. We then move up the stairs to level 2 into the main corridor to the theatre complex. We enter the barn theatre with its 4 operating tables via the dedicated anaesthetic room. Barn operating theatres are large, open-plan facilities where multiple operations can take place under individual ultra-clean air canopies. This theatre will be used for elective orthopaedic operations. The barn theatre is 220 square metres. That's almost the size of a tennis court. There are many benefits of a barn theatre. Open plan working has the potential to allow for enhanced team working. Expertise can be easily shared and intraoperative advice from colleagues easily sought. This has potential benefits in the training of non-consultant grade doctors. Surgeons in training can operate in parallel with their supervising consultant, allowing the opportunity for semi-independent operating with help and advice easily available. You can see there are very large windows allowing natural light into the theatre. Research has shown that natural light is of particular importance to the well-being of both patients and staff. Other benefits of a barn theatre include the potential to provide a high-quality working environment, as a large open space should provide a more airy environment with good natural and ambient lighting. It's also been suggested that shared working environments could lead to a greater awareness of contemporary surgical practice and optimise adherence to standards. We then go back out into the main corridor, walking towards the sterile store and prep room, which is shared by the 4-table barn theatre. Storage in the preparation room requires special consideration. Staff, sometimes under pressure, must be able to easily locate a required item. We enter the barn theatre again and move towards the scrub room, which is shared by 2 theatres. We then go back into the barn theatre. As we move through the barn theatre, you can see this is a state-of-the-art facility with the latest clean air and laminar flow technology to help us prevent infection. We exit the barn theatres through the dirty utility, which is shared by the 4-table barn theatre, and go back into the corridor. We now exit the building onto the roof, where you can see the view of St Mary's Church.
For more information on this development and the future plans for University Hospitals Dorset, visit the Investing in Our Hospitals section of our website.